ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in the blood across the
Tonight, from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports.
NFL football has come to... The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in 2019 from Ohio State. It's Dwayne Haskins.
And while he won't admit it because his team lost the game, he had some fun in the last one.
He threw for over 400 yards.
I mean, there's no getting around it. As a QB, yeah, okay. We lost the game, but boy, that felt good flinging it around. Now he's got to figure out how to do the exact same thing, yet turn it into a win.
The numbers for him from a week ago. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. Here comes the Bronco offense with Drew Lock from Missouri in charge.
And what I enjoyed in preparing for this game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on. We know he's not bad at this, but his footwork, always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny?
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder.
Haskins pass.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Las Vegas.
From the gun, it's Haskins. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
On the pickup. It's
out of the shotgun. Haskins. Falling for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now they try the right side here. And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
13.
Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10, right at the 30. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Locke going to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. And it's second down. Throwing again. Locke. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Down. And 10 yards.
Locke working out of the gun. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's exactly what defense is talking about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Fights off the defender. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raiders offense ready to go. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller.
Haskins.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From midfield now, Haskins. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 42.
Haskins going to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Harper. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well. And he will find his man on the outside. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line.
On play action, Haskins. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
Throwing on 1st down is Locke. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jacobs. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Complete to Josh.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 30.
Jacobs now. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
On the tackle.
A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 11 carries, 53 yards.
Well, watching the film, we saw that things clicked pretty well for them in the running game last week. No reason to change in my mind. Continue to try and run the football. Give it to him early and often in hopes of breaking down the defense so some bigger gains result as the game goes on.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Brooklyn first down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw it is Locke. He'll get this underneath to Bell. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap to Locke. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll be taken down shy of the 25 that he needed. He'll be a yard or 2 short. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
On for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
Rosa's kick is good.
The kick is good.
And that will tie us at 3-3.
Game at 3-3.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts. But I think that was good strategy.
And yet again, Haskins is intercepted. 3rd time. Picked off around the 37. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first. And a give this time to the tailback. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a first down on a gain of 10. 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
At the 45-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Haskins. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe.
It's 2nd and inches at the 22-yard line.
On 2nd down now. It's Jacobs, and they'll get him down here at the 23. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
A pickup of 2 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
Here's Locke. A screen to Bell. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
Complete to Le'Veon Bell. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Locke. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The Broncos on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Locke. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. A punt of 38 yards officially. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. And Waller taking it in over the middle. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at the 20. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Locke now to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. To throw again on second down. Haskins, throw left side, complete. That's Harper. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 12 yards there and a first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It's a gain of 7, and it'll bring up a second down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Haskins, and he's going to have a first down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, it's Haskins. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go.
Raiders 3.
With it on the return, it's Logan. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. The drive starts with a completion, left side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
Throwing again on second down. Lock. He completes this to Sutton. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Lock. This is the tight end fan. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down, Brooklyn.
They will run the draw with Jacobs. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Lock throwing on target to Fant. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Noah Fant, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
They go play action now. Haskins. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off around the 37. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Well, right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a two-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bell. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And the Broncos first down.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 more on that one and another first down.
At the 13-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Broncos.
Back to the ground, this time to Bell. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
At the 12-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up.
They'll go again with Bell. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's third down.
From the gun on third down. Lock. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, his second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos will extend their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Haskins. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. From the gun, Pearson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
On the carry. Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard.
From the gun on third down. Pearson. And a slant hauled in by Ruggs.
That's good for a Las Vegas.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
On the pickup. It's 2nd.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Pearson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but now it'll be third down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Haskins out of the gun. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and
now a handoff here to his running back. And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 13-yard line.
Now a handoff looking right. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Made at the 12-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, it's Haskins. And that is incomplete.
Haskins pass. Intended for Henry Ruggs. Incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. And incompletion as a result.
McCann's kick up and good. And that will close the gap down to 14.
Broncos 20.
That drive just seemed to go for an eternity. I could kind of hear our sponsor saying, hey, we need to get our product pushed here. And then it ends in a field goal.
Yeah, how about that? Not enough time for product placement, but plenty of time to get 3 points out of the deal. I know that the guys on defense, though, they wanted to get those products out there. They wanted to stop that drive, just weren't able to do so.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 27. He'll throw from the gun. This is Hamler on the receiving end. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Locke working out of the gun. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Brooklyn.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Block on target there to Fant, the tight end. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
A 7-yard
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
at the 40.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lock, he's got his big tight end, Fant. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line.
First down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 40-yard line. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now to the air. Rock on the slant, completes to Sutton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And 15 yards there on the catch and run.
First down, Broncos.
Into the red zone, it's Locke. Out quickly to Judy. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a
Ball
gain.
at the 8 here for second and a yard, maybe a touch less.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Josh Jacobs.
And a good job by the Raider defense yet again as they drop him for a second straight loss.
Back at the 11-yard line.
From the gun on third down, Locke. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. Able to shake him off. And a big loss here as he's taken down. DeForest Buckner. What a play by him. That's a loss of 17 after the sack. Oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on second and long, but now you still have to deal with third and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one that maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. You got the big lead. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 41. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. It's then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy. They practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On first down, Jacobs. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
At the 17-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap to Locke. This will be caught just inside the 10. Locke on target to Fant for a Bronco first down.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Locke. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. And they will take this one in for a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos push further out in front.
For the extra point.
Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And after a sluggish start, he's really bounced back. The numbers bear that out.
And you're a baseball guy, partner. How many at-bats over the course of a baseball season?
Oh, boy, 4 in the game.
Yeah, about 40
times 162.
350 or so, right? Sometimes it takes a while for a guy to get going. That's my point. It's not the first few carries. You don't worry about that. As they go along, get that guy lathered up, get those blocking assignments down.
Well, now he's stripped. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. We know this defense has some playmakers. We saw it right there. Well, really, we've seen it the whole game.
Isn't it nice to see that on the opposite side of the ball? Respect, my man, respect. The defensive guys are outscoring their opposing offense.
Yeah, they're outscoring him indeed with that score alone.
Set to kick off.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. From midfield now, Haskins. Crowder's got it over the middle. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
4 yards.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Able to find Walner. That's complete. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. His throw caught. And they take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. And the lead is down to 24. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. With it on the return is Logan. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Locke, he's set to take a knee, and that should do it for this ball game. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for our visitors, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.